Bryan Kohberger sentenced to 4 life terms for Idaho student murders, NPR. Bryan Kohberger received multiple life sentences without parole for the murders of 4 University of Idaho students. He pleaded guilty to the stabbings of Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin in a plea deal that avoided the death penalty. The sentencing hearing included emotional impact statements from the victims' families and roommates, who described their ongoing trauma and the unanswered question of why this happened. The judge also handed down a 10-year sentence for burglary. Many of those addressing the court focused on their grief and memories of the victims, rather than directly confronting Kohberger. However, Kaylee Goncalves' father directly addressed Kohberger, emphasizing the family's determination to find justice and the global attention drawn to the case because of the victims, not the perpetrator. Kohberger's guilt was established through a combination of physical and digital evidence. Surveillance footage placed a white Hyundai Elantra, later identified as Kohberger's, near the crime scene around the time of the murders. His cell phone data corroborated this timeline, showing it disconnected from the local network during the crucial time frame and then traveling away from and back towards Pullman, Washington. Crucially, DNA evidence found on a knife sheath at the crime scene linked him to the murders. The case, which began with the discovery of the 4 students' bodies in their off-campus home in November 2022, shocked the community and garnered widespread national and international media attention. The investigation, relying heavily on digital forensics and witness accounts, culminated in Kohberger's arrest and subsequent conviction.
In our next story, Tensor G5 is Google's most efficient chip. A leaked promotional video offers a glimpse into Google's marketing strategy for the upcoming Pixel 10. The video highlights key features of the base model, focusing on its powerful Tensor G5 chip, boasting superior efficiency compared to previous generations. This efficiency, the video claims, translates to all-day battery life. Another focal point is the improved camera system, showcasing a new telephoto lens with impressive super-res zoom capabilities up to 20x. This represents a significant upgrade from the Pixel 9's zoom capabilities. The video also demonstrates the integration of Google's Gemini AI, showcasing its ability to generate personalized workout plans. Interestingly, the video omits details about other rumored AI features, suggesting these may be reserved for the Pixel 10 Pro. In short, the leaked advertisement emphasizes the Pixel 10's enhanced battery life, improved camera zoom, and the powerful, efficient Tensor G5 chip, positioning these as key selling points for consumers.
In our next story, the absurd fight over Alina Habba, Trump's New Jersey MAGA prosecutor. Alina Habba, a personal lawyer for Donald Trump with no prior prosecutorial experience, was appointed interim U.S. Attorney for New Jersey 4 months ago. Her short tenure was marked by controversial prosecutions targeting elected Democrats, including a failed case against Newark Mayor Ross Baraka and an ongoing case against Representative LaMonica McIver. These actions sparked significant criticism. Habba's 120-day appointment recently expired, creating a legal dispute over her continued authority. New Jersey's federal judges appointed Desiree Lee Grace, Habba's first assistant, as her replacement. Attorney General Pam Bondi, however, declared Grace removed, accusing the judges of acting rogue and exceeding their authority. Legally, the judge's action is permissible. While the president appoints and the Senate confirms top federal officials, Congress has authorized courts to appoint U.S. attorneys when interim appointments expire. The president retains the power to remove a U.S. attorney, but cannot unilaterally appoint a permanent replacement without Senate approval. This power struggle highlights a clash between the executive and judicial branches. The judge's decision reflects a lack of confidence in Habba's impartiality and competence, stemming from her previous work for Trump, including a dismissed lawsuit against Hillary Clinton deemed frivolous by a federal judge. This ongoing conflict could negatively impact the Justice Department's ability to effectively litigate cases in New Jersey.
In our next story, South Park creators ink new deal. Show now on Paramount+. South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone have signed a massive new 5-year deal with Paramount Global, securing the future of the long-running animated series. This $1.5 billion agreement covers 50 new episodes across 5 seasons and grants Paramount+ exclusive streaming rights to both the new episodes and the entire South Park library in the US and internationally. The deal marks a significant shift, moving South Park from HBO Max to Paramount+, and resolves recent disputes over streaming rights. The agreement ends a period of tense negotiations that involved threats of legal action from Parker and Stone against Paramount. The previous deal, signed in 2021, was for $900 million and covered new episodes through 2027. This new agreement extends the show's run on Comedy Central and expands its presence on Paramount+, solidifying its future for at least the next 5 years. Parker and Stone expressed gratitude for the extended partnership, emphasizing their commitment to their team and fans. The deal resolves concerns about the future of the show following delays to the season 27 premiere, which was pushed back from July 9th to July 23rd. The show's move to Paramount+ will begin with season 27, with episodes available on the streaming service the day after their Comedy Central premiere. The new deal unites Parker and Stone's overall deal with the streaming rights, resolving the conflict over licensing terms. With the dust settled, fans can look forward to at least 5 more seasons of South Park's irreverent humor and satirical commentary.
In our next story, 4 life sentences set. Bryan Kohberger received 4 consecutive life sentences plus 10 years for the murders of 4 University of Idaho students. The sentencing followed emotional victim impact statements from family and friends, who expressed their profound grief and anger, directly confronting Kohberger with their pain and unanswered questions. Despite being offered the opportunity, Kohberger declined to make a statement or offer any explanation for his actions. Judge Stephen Hippler, while acknowledging the public's desire to understand Kohberger's motives, emphasized the importance of not giving him further power or relevance by focusing on why. He described Kohberger's actions as grotesque acts of evil, stating he found nothing redeeming about him. The judge urged the public to allow Kohberger to fade into the obscurity of prison, rather than continuing to fuel speculation about his motivations. The plea deal, reached after discussions with the victims' families, avoided the death penalty. While some family members expressed disagreement with the plea agreement, others voiced support, emphasizing the desire for closure and to avoid the protracted legal battles a trial would entail. Many family members powerfully described their loss and the lasting impact of the murders on their lives. One family member notably offered Kohberger forgiveness, while others expressed outrage and a determination to remember the victims for who they were and the joy they brought to the world. The surviving roommates also shared their trauma and ongoing struggles in the aftermath of the tragedy.